Francy Ford is with us, and we're going to talk about the Goodwill Store.
Right.
Have we never had a Goodwill store here before?
Well, that's getting ready to change.
Okay, all right. Tell us about it. Why was Mountain Home selected?
Mountain Home was selected because it serves an area where we currently don't have a presence. This will be our 25th location around the state. At this point, I supervise all the stores and the donation centers that are pretty much north of I-40. A couple of them are a few blocks south of I-40, but I have the northern half of the state.
And we have plenty of thrift stores around. How are you going to get your store stocked?
Well, we have ways.
Okay.
We have been bringing in trucks from Little Rock, and we have a hub
so
in
it's coming from
we have a hub from Springdale. Yeah,
and Goodwill's well known. I mean, let's face it, you're a name brand.
We are
when it comes to what do you got? Gently used goods
right.
kind of thing.
We're the ultimate recyclers.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't really call yourselves a thrift store.
We think we're more like a TJ Maxx. I mean, we try to set up our stores so that and TJ maybe we'd probably even like to think we're an Neiman Marcus, but but we set our stores up. What I always say is whether someone makes $500 a year or $500,000 a year, we want someone to feel comfortable to come in and find some gently used, but sometimes they're not even used. They can be new with tags, but name brand merchandise. Our donors are very generous to us.
So where others may rely on the local regional income of items, you get those from out of state or
to get us going. Now we're going to really, our donors the donor's the king at Goodwill, because without the donor we couldn't do what we do, which is to serve people and help people find jobs. And without our donor we can't do that. So I mean, we really, in fact, we had our first donation this morning at the store. A lady came in and says, "Can I drop off a donation?" I said, "You sure can." I said, "I want you to know that I don't have any kind of fanfare or confetti or anything, but you're our first donor."
Okay. Where's the store going to be located first?
The store's going to be located in the Twin Lakes Plaza. That mall has been renovated, and we're right next door to Big Lots.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really nice location, a good traffic, good convenient shopping area for everyone. The store itself will be about 10,000 square feet. With the processing area and the classroom, it's going to be about 15,000 square feet. So it's going to be a good size, and we're working as late as we have to work to make sure that it is absolutely filled to the brim with good bargains. We open the 17th.
Okay.
The ribbon cutting will be about 8:45 in the morning, and you were mentioning flat screen TVs. We're giving away a 42-inch flat screen TV for our grand opening.
Well, is out in Rodney Parham. Don't you have a big Goodwill store out on Rodney Parham?
There's one on Rodney Parham, and then there's another one that's not far off from Rodney Parham there, that's out on Markham, that is the new one, which is the West Little Rock store. It used to be a Circuit City, and now it's a new Goodwill. We've been very aggressively expanding the last 3 years. I mean, and part of it is the economy. I mean, there are people who are out of work who need the services that we offer. And I was a cheerleader in high school. No money, no mission. And if we don't have money, we can't do our mission. And what drives me and drives this organization is the mission of helping people. So
the money that's raised, let people know what Goodwill does with the money.
What Goodwill does, there will be a career center here, and the services include adult education opportunities.
So there will be a center here.
There will be a center here. This will actually be the 8th career center that we've opened up in the last year and a half. I mean, we're very aggressively the mission side of Goodwill. That's why we do what we do. It's great to have and we probably have some employees who are very fashion conscious in the fashion and the clothes, but the real reason we do it is because we care about our mission. Our mission is to put people to work. When people have jobs, they have choices. You have stronger families, stronger communities, and a better economy for Arkansas. And they have self-respect. There's an old Norman Rockwell picture that they don't use much in Goodwill circles anymore, but it showed a man in a wheelchair holding up a check. And it was that you get a feeling from a check that you earn that you will never get from a handout. So Goodwill is very much about accountability to people and to the community. I mean, we're here and we will be very accountable to the community as well.
Some of the items that you have in there, clothing, of course. Can you talk about some more of the items that people will know about?
You have lots of furniture. Goodwill is a great place.
It is. We're bringing in furniture to get our store going. A lot of clothes. A lot of our business is clothes, and it's interesting depending on the age of the person and their taste. You can have something come in that's double knit that one person kind of goes, and the next person will go, but that's vintage. I love it. And so what one person likes, someone else may not like. But name brands, you'll find all kind of name brands in Goodwill. Like I say, our donors are very, very generous to us. We sell housewares. I mean, books. Most of our books are $1 for the paperbacks and $2, for the hardback. Housewares, electronics, TVs. I mean, the whole gamut. artwork, pictures, furniture.
And you tend to use the word recycle again. It tends to switch out.
It does.
Like I
It
said,
does.
you know, when my daughter first moved to Little Rock right out of college, we
Right.
did a lot of shopping at Goodwill
Right.
to get
Right.
stuff for her apartment, and
Right.
and there was the cool retro Goodwill she liked to go to because
Right.
she said it had groovier stuff.
Well,
I think
you-
it was one on Rodney Parham or whatever.
You will hear us
Yeah.
talk about donate, shop, change a life.
Yeah.
Okay. When you donate, and then so you might donate something, you might buy it, and I might be the person receiving the career services. And then
Yeah.
once I get a job and I can buy a little bit nicer stuff, then I donate. You could shop, and it could be your life that's changed.
Self-perpetuating.
So it becomes
Over and
the
over
cycle
again, yeah.
of Goodwill, and I've been with Goodwill for 11 years. The donate, shop, and change a life.
Wonderful. Well, I didn't know Goodwill was coming to town. Good deal.
Here we
Oh,
are,
okay.
17th will we open.
17th, next Saturday, I guess.
And it's about 20 more jobs for the local community.
So you're
Nice.
admiring it.
We've met
Yeah.
some nice people.
Yeah.
We're still interviewing. We've filled a lot of our positions. The manager we're bringing over from our Bentonville store, which has been one of our top stores, and she's been assistant manager there. She's already found a house and got her
Well,
utilities all
good,
set up,
good,
and
yeah,
she thinks
yeah.
everybody has just been great to her. So
Why Mountain Home?
Mountain Home, I think I wasn't involved with the exact pick, but I think what we like about Mountain Home, we'd like to be part of the redevelopment of the Twin Lakes Plaza. We think that there's going to be some more growth in that area. Mountain Home is growing. I spent many years in chamber management, and there's obviously some very special things about this community. You wouldn't, if you were looking just at the numbers of people that you have live in Mountain Home alone, you wouldn't have some of the chain businesses that you have here.
Right, right.
So, I mean, there are some very attractive things. Your local economy here. Stephanie's coming because Stephanie has a boat, and when she had a chance to come, my husband and I love to fish.
Yeah.
The kids are grown. We're going to
Yeah.
Mountain Home. That's it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, the
nice.
county.
The county.
The county has a very large population,
right.
which is not necessarily reflected in Mountain Home, and we have such a large. In the summertime, you can go to
The
Walmart
influx.
Barlett, and you can't find an Arkansas plate. I mean, we have lots and lots and lots of tourists that come through. So
People have been really great to us, and it's been interesting. The people who you talk to who are from someplace else, and they just go, "No, but I love Mountain Home."
yeah.
Yeah.
Just really great people.
Well, Francie, thanks for being here. I'm glad you're in this area.
Thank
glad
you.
we've got a
I'm-
Goodwill.
We're glad to
Finally.
be here. We're glad to be here. There'll be more people to serve, and we just hope everybody will come out for the grand opening.
We'll be down there. I don't know if I'll be there for the grand opening, but I'd love to shop.
No, just come and
I do.
come early and stay late. There
I
you
like
go.
the retro stuff. Thank
There
you
you go.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, our last guest is coming up real
Jessica
soon.
Cleveland.
Yeah, here she comes.
Jessica.
Here she comes. Going to talk about Craft Fest.
Craft
and
Fest,
it's Christmas season coming up real soon, and we'll take a break and we'll talk with her in just a few minutes.